Hello, Lamelight here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why when I think of Germany, I think of innocence. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is going to be kind of a video where I think I'm going to poke at the Germans, see if I make you rage. The reason I titled this was because I actually said this title, what the title is here. I actually did say that in a video back when I first started my YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, my goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Let's see what happens. I make videos about German and American cultural differences, and sometimes trying to explain the cultural differences comes out wrong because it's really hard to describe things that are so small. And also there's like the language barrier too, because in German you have different definitions for maybe the same word. So in this video I'm going to talk about things you shouldn't do or say in Germany. It's going to be a part 1, part 2, maybe part 3 video. So everything in this list are things either I got yelled at for saying or doing on YouTube and in the real life. I lived in Germany for 2.5 years, maybe almost 3 years, in the north of Germany, Hamburg and Oldenburg. And so my very first experience with getting Germans to rage or be mad was when I said this sentence. And I'm gonna play a meme that I found out someone made a meme about me back when I made this video, and I was so embarrassed at the time, like, oh no, I'm a meme in German culture, oh gosh, what did I do? I'm gonna just, here it is.
When I think of Germans and Germany and the people, I think of innocence.
I know that was like shocking. I hope I don't get in trouble for uploading that onto my video, but yeah, German humor. I think there's a saying that Germans don't have humor, but obviously they do, as seen by that meme. The top comments at the time on that video were, haven't you seen German porn? Or like, of course there was a bunch of World War II top comments. They were just pretty much calling me, I don't know, stupid for saying that. But what I meant by that was, when I think of Germany and the people, I think of family values, having a polite culture. They care about important things. They care about the greater good. Their culture is about, to me, it wasn't corrupt, is what I meant. And corruption has many forms. And in that video I mentioned dancing and how I thought American culture, it's very sexy dancing. And I got confirmed by this from a German girl I had met who studied with me in Oldenburg. She said she was a high school student in the US, and she was like, ah, when she saw everyone dancing and they were like, you know, sexy dancing on their date. And then I experienced the opposite when I went to Germany, and they were just doing their little step, where you step with your feet side to side. It's very, like, I know the word I used a lot was innocent, but I guess the word is maybe conservative. And the Germans were joking in the comments like, we just can't dance. That's what it's more about us not being able to dance. And so don't put fresh black bread that you just got from the bakery in the toaster. I learned this one from YouTube as well. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong until I saw the comments when I uploaded my video that everyone was raging that I had put fresh black bread straight into the toaster before trying it. Then I got a lot of comments saying they did this too, and they said that's okay. You are allowed to put fresh black bread in the toaster, it depends on your taste buds, but yes, the general sense. And my boyfriend also confirmed that for me, that he thought this was totally weird that I did that. And he was like, no, you shouldn't do that. No, it's like, because in Germany, of course, the bread culture, you have very delicious bread. It just has this taste and it makes you full. In America, I don't know, bread isn't really part of our culture, so we don't really have high standards for bread. We just want it toasty and crunchy and buttery. That's all we care about, I think. So that's why I put it in the toaster, because I want that crunch, that yummy crunch. And I learned that in Germany too, is you guys have toast bread and bread. In America, we have just bread. You can put all the bread in the toaster. This video is going to be very sarcastic and joking, and I'm just having fun, so don't take this personal, please. Don't dance like an American in the clubs in Germany, not until maybe 3 or 4 in the morning. And that's another shock for people who aren't used to German culture, that you can dance from they opened, like everyone gets there around midnight and they leave around 6 to 8 in the morning. Don't put water in your muesli. You will get made fun of. They'll be like, the German will walk into the kitchen and say, "What are you doing?" That happened to me. Yeah, you're supposed to put milk or almond milk or whatever kind of milk you like into your muesli. Americans like to do oatmeal. So we have the oats, which is Haferflocken, I think in German, and you just add water to the Haferflocken, you put it in the microwave for 1 minute 30 seconds. Every oatmeal package says that. So I was really confused in Germany when I had muesli, because I was like, okay, it kind of looks like oatmeal, but they don't put it in the microwave, so I was confused. So I just added water, and in the morning before class, that's what I did. No. My German friend came in and was shocked, and he was like, ew, gross. So then he taught me you should put milk in your muesli. Don't be late to class. That's gonna make your German professor rage. Very, very angry, and I understand. I learned that in Germany, that being late to class is a very personal thing to the professor or the teacher. They take it as you not respecting them. And in America, I don't know if it's because people are just so used to just casually walking into class, and it depends on the professor. Some are very strict about being on time, and they'll let you know. But a majority don't really care, and people just come when they can. If they're 5 minutes late, oh well. 10 minutes late, oh well. They sit down, and the teacher just ignores them and just keeps teaching and doesn't really notice. But one day, our German professor got so annoyed, and I was usually pretty good. Sometimes I'd be late. But yeah, I learned real quick once she yelled at the class that this is a sign of respect, and she says, you guys don't respect me, that you keep coming late, then we all did a better job at coming on time. So, learning the cultural differences. Okay, this one's a Berlin story. So don't try to get into Berghain if you, like, actually work and make yourself look good to get into a club. I think they prefer people who look kind of strange, and so if you look like how I do right now, they're not gonna let you in. I think if you wear no makeup, you look like you just are wearing t-shirts and I don't know what, but yeah. And also, if you're going to Watergate after, act cool. Because they're more nice and lenient to let you in. Don't ask stupid questions, just act cool. And do not take photos if you're in Watergate. They have a very strict no photo taking policy. But I'm glad this guy that was in our group had taken these clips of me, so I have some memories of Watergate. And I did try to take a sneaky one, and I got immediately yelled at by a German guy, so don't do that. And I understand why. Like, it's part of the culture, I respect it. It was just for me personally, I just wanted to just hear, like, record this song. It was so good. Just for myself, but yeah, I understand. You don't want to be a tourist. I think that's what the guy said in German. He was like, stop being a tourist or something. Alright, okay, that's gonna be this video. I'm gonna upload the other half in a bit. See you guys later. Let me know if any requests you have. Okay. Hi, I'm an American. I've been studying German for about 2 years, and here's my attempt on saying squirrel. Eichhörnchen. Eichhörnchen. And now I'm going to have my American aunt, who's visiting Germany for the first time, try to say it too.
Squirrel in German, Eichhörnchen.
Almost.
Eichhörnchen. Eichhörnchen.
That was pretty good, actually.
That's a hard word.
That one's really hard. It has 2 CHs in there. It has an O with dots, the punks. So there's U with dots, which is U. And then O with dots, which is U. Yeah. So it's Eichhörnchen. I like, also asking my German friends to say squirrel, because they like to say squirrel, squirrel. squirrel. But I think I found a way actually to get them to say it easier. I write down 3 letters, I tell them to pronounce it, and they say it perfect every time. So I think that's because they're trying to pronounce it how it's spelled, and you can't do that in English. You can do that in German. German words you can just, however they're spelled is usually how you pronounce them, but not in English. So anyways. Oh no, SQRL. Squirrel. That's how you say it. Well, I'll test this.
Say squirrel.
Word squirrel, it's the hardest word in every language.
Squirrel?
Yeah. Say it one more time.
What is it?
Squirrel.
What
It's
does
a
it
little
mean?
animal.
that eats acorn.
Eichhörnchen.
Ah, squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel?
You said it better when you didn't know what it was.
But I had a theory of how to tell Germans how to pronounce it perfectly. To imagine a word spelled SQRL.
Squirrel.
Yeah, perfect.
Can you do that for me in German?
Oh, with Eichhörnchen?
Eichhörnchen.
Eichhörnchen.
Ja.